Michael Brooks will not face charges for allegedly choking his assistant inside City Hall. The special prosecutor reviewing the case revealed his decision to the 41 Action News investigators exclusively earlier today. Ryan Kath broke the story on KSHB.com and has more on why the case will not go to court.
Krista, while battling this controversy, Michael Brooks lost his job at City Hall. But today, we learned the former politician won't also have to fight criminal charges.
At the end of the day, something may well have happened behind those closed doors. I can't prove what that was.
Special Prosecutor Eric Zahn says he simply didn't have the evidence to move forward with an assault case against former Councilman Michael Brooks. His assistant accused her boss of choking her inside his City Hall office in November. But even with 7 people working in the area that day, Zahn says there were no eyewitnesses.
It doesn't necessarily mean that I don't believe what the alleged victim had to say. It doesn't necessarily mean that something didn't happen that day.
The assistant told investigators she and the councilman previously had a relationship when she volunteered on his campaign, and the prosecutor says these Facebook messages seem to support that claim. Brooks, a married pastor, denied the relationship and said his assistant was upset that day because he was going to fire her. Text messages 41 Action News obtained do show a councilman increasingly angry and frustrated with his legislative aide's job performance, including this one last September, quote, "I asked you to call me and it took an hour. I'm pissed. This is crap. I'm tired of it." Regardless of who was telling the truth, the controversy became too much of a distraction at City Hall, forcing Brooks to step down in December.
He resigned, and now he's not being charged. What are taxpayers supposed to make of this?
I think it's good for the city of Kansas City that Michael Brooks is no longer a Kansas City councilman. I would also, again, if people ask, well, does this mean that Michael Brooks is exonerated? I would say no.